Oh Sheila, you know I want to be the only one. Oh Sheila, here we go. Oh.
You're listening to WZMB Zombie Radio, your personal soundtrack to the end of the world. That was Ready for the World and their 80s Samasha hit, Oh Sheila. Well, ladies and gentlefolk of the Zombie Radio Nation, I have a letter that I would like to read to you. The letter comes from a regular listener. I'll let you find out who he is in the end. Let's read this with the appropriate accent. Here we go. Oh, Sheila. Dear Apocalypse, it is with much regret that I must send you this missive. After careful consideration, I do believe it is time we end our relationship. Although short-lived, relatively speaking, I have found this marriage to be one-sided and of convenience to you and only you. At first, I found myself drawn to your mystery, to your strength, and to what I could only describe as a drug-like stupor. Over time, this feeling faded and left me empty, unwhole, as it were. You were, at first, a very passionate mistress. Your hold on me was inescapable. Your touch and breath were exhilarating. Those feelings have been since replaced with a boiling rage. I shrivel at your touch, loathe the sound of your voice, and hate myself for ever loving you. I wish you gone, out of my life, immediately. If you do not comply with this request, I will enlist the help of a legion of men and women who have all fallen prey to your despicable lechery. I would ask that you return the keys to my home, and do not ever show your face in my presence again. I rescind any and all kindness and affection ever offered. Yours truly, Malcolm Trinian III. Indeed, Malcolm Trinian III. I don't think I could have put it any better, or in a more Downton Abbey fashion. Apocalypse, it is time that we say goodbye to you, to your ugly, despicable face. We don't want you around anymore. We are officially breaking up with you. And with that, I'm going to play another hit from the 80s, this one by Joan Jett. The song is called I Hate Myself for Loving You. Apocalypse, be gone. Ladies and gentlemen of the Zombie Radio Nation, with that little letter from Malcolm Trinian III, I have for you a public service announcement. This is not really a zombie survival tip, but if you really think about it, it is actually. But here we go. It is the apocalypse, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to ask, nay, I'm going to beg of you, if you are so inclined to have the sex, use protection. The last thing we need is a bunch of pregnant women running around in the apocalypse, or actually I should say waddling around in the apocalypse, and a bunch of babies. It's already hard enough for us to survive as it is. If you are so inclined, if you have a strong desire to procreate, wait. Hold off. Give us just a little time to solve this mess before you make the baby. Use protection. Use whatever. I shouldn't say whatever because the old Catholic poke and hope method doesn't really work so well. If you don't have a condom around, abstain. Don't make babies right now. And what would happen if you did happen to make a baby? You spit that puppy out and it gets infected. Or worse, you can't protect it. Please, please, Zombie Radio Nation. Put a condom on that willy before you go get silly. Now, I'm going to smack myself for saying that because it was that lame. But anyway, you get the point, and I'm going to sign off with this. Peace out, my babies. Be safe and never be sorry. Mwah.